get on him or ask him for a deposit because it's not the first time that he's like slept on the appointment. Like he'll make an early appointment and he won't show up. Like he'll sleep it through.
Yo, Tony, you had a cancellation today?
Yeah, well, sort of. They just never showed up.
7 in the morning though.
Yeah, and actually we did have a cancellation yesterday. They canceled last night for this afternoon.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like, because they couldn't make it in the afternoon. They would need the morning, but we're busy here doing the morning stuff. We possibly could have made it work out if we knew that the 7 a.m. appointment wasn't going to show up. We could have came earlier over here and then showed up earlier to the next one, possibly. But oh well.
Now, how do you feel about it? Hey, we're going to give them a bad review or what, Tony?
Bad review to them or bad review for me?
No, a bad review to the customer. We're going to go on their Facebook, be like, this customer did a no-show, no-call.
Nah. It's a maintenance client, so I would just be like, hey, you got to let me know next time. But I'm pretty sure he stayed knocked out because I texted him and he never responded to the text, so I'm pretty sure he just didn't wake up.
Now, did you show up or were you waiting for that confirmation or text?
Both. I showed up anyways because I had some things to do at the shop.
Oh, so this was at your shop?
Yeah, I was at the shop that he had to show up to. And I waited there till like 8 a.m. And then right 8:30ish, actually, that's when we left the shop. But I was there like at 7:30ish. The appointment was supposed to be at 7. I always usually try to wait for them to text me back. So that's why I didn't leave like the house right away. But since he didn't text me back, I just showed up to the shop at 7:30, took some, sold like a few products over there. And then met up with Juan, got some breakfast, and then we came to our first appointment right here.
Now, do you take deposits? Why or why not?
Yes, but not for this specific customer or client because he's been a client for a long time on our maintenance plan. So when it's like a client that we usually think are gonna show up, because he usually does show up, we don't take deposits. But for like new clients and stuff, we do take deposits, and they're like non-refundable. So that way, if they don't show up like this one, we at least get a little bit of money for showing up and not having any work to do at that moment. Hey guys, do you take deposits for clients? Why or why not? Let me know in the comments down below.
So, this customer that canceled, are you rescheduling? Are you gonna see?
I don't know yet. I'd have to talk to him and see what he wants to do because it's been a while since I serviced him. So I'll have to see, and I gotta like get on him or ask him for a deposit because it's not the first time that he's like slept on the appointment. Like he'll make an early appointment and he won't show up. Like he'll sleep it through.
Wait, who picks the time? Because 7 in the morning, bro, that's pretty early.
So it depends. Sometimes I tell him like it's 7 is the only spot we have available, and then sometimes like I'll do 7. So, but like if you accept it, I expect for you to like show up. So he hasn't shown up for probably the past 3 appointments. Not the past like in a row, but it's been like probably 3 times now that he hasn't shown up for a 7 a.m. appointment. So I gotta talk to him and see like, hey, if you're gonna make an appointment, you gotta like send a deposit over or something, or you gotta make sure you wake up because I can't be doing this all the time, especially when I got like Juan with me or someone with me. It's like it just wastes extra people's time now. So it's like not fun.
I got you, man. I got you. Hey, Tony, for the people who don't know, how long have you been detailing?
A little over 4 years now.
4 years. Now, these cancellations at the beginning, did you ever take it personal or did you ever get upset? You know what I mean? You're losing money and time.
Yeah. In the beginning, it would just be really frustrating because I wasn't as busy and I was just kind of starting out, so it's really hard to get like that type of job. So like if you get a job and then you're like, oh, you're all excited, you're like, yeah, I got the job, I'm about to go do it tomorrow or the next day or whatever, and then if they end up canceling, when they let me know, I kind of don't take it as personal. But if they don't let me know and I show up and like no one's there or something, I'm like a little more bummed out and whatnot. And like before, I'd be like, if they cancel me once or twice or whatnot, I wouldn't service them again. Now I'm a little bit, it depends. I'm a little bit more lenient now just because I take deposit with new clients. So if they send me a deposit and then they cancel or let me know ahead of time or whatnot, I'll still keep the deposit, and the next time they want to do another appointment, they just send another deposit, and worst case scenario, I end up with a little bit of money instead of nothing. So it just varies as well.
Hey, have you ever had to fire a customer? Like a customer playing too many games or canceling?
I actually just did that like 2 weeks ago. I fired a client. He was a pretty good client, money-wise, like how much he was like bringing in of revenue for the company. However, he was just nitpicking every little thing, even when it wasn't included in the package, and he would want a lot of free stuff. And when we would that day, I decided not to give that free stuff, and he got upset with me. And then so we kind of fired each other because he got upset with me and I got upset with him. So I was like, dude, we're not doing that free stuff, like extra free stuff that we usually charge like possibly $200 more for the vehicles, and then he didn't want to do it, and he got upset. He thought we were like charging extra for every little thing, so we're like, yeah, we're just gonna end that. It was a maintenance client as well, so it was every 2 weeks. We're like, yeah, we're just gonna end it.
How long did you have him?
3 months, 4 months.
Oh, so he was a consistent
Yeah,
customer.
every 2 weeks we were doing like 5 of his vehicles.
Oh, hey, have you noticed? I mean, not talking about this person, but people who have a lot of vehicles, they expect a lot for a low price.
Yeah, they want more of a discount and more value. And with him, we were already discounting him a lot. He 2 of the vehicles that we're doing for him were work vehicles, like work trucks, so they were extremely dirty. And he wanted a lot of free stuff up on them, and we're just like, no, we can't do that. And he got upset, and we're like, dude, we can't do that. So we just ended it like that. We're like, we're not gonna service you any longer. And
wait, you told him that?
Yeah, and he was like, he was upset anyway, so he didn't want to hire us again anyways. And we're like, all right, cool, it's just mutual. Like, we're not gonna work together. It's not gonna, I guess it's just not working out. And then that was it, bada bing, bada boom.
Hey, Tony, talking about bad customers, what are some red flags that you always look for on a bad customer?
It's usually you'll see them after a couple appointments. In the first few appointments, they're like really happy with everything, and you do the exact same service repeatedly, and then out of nowhere they start trying to nitpick a lot of other little stuff, and they start trying to get a little bit of a lower price, or they try to see an area where you can kind of cut back on cost, or they start flaking on you every now and then. They're like, they don't take you as seriously, so they'll start being more responsible with the appointment. If you schedule it at like a shop or something, or even at their home, sometimes they don't show up, and you just wait there for a while. So in the beginning, sometimes I'm a little lenient with it, and I'll wait like a couple, 10 minutes, 15, but sometimes they go above and beyond. They'll freaking come like 30 minutes late or something. And I'm like, now you're messing with the whole schedule, and everyone else is starting, like now we're late to everyone else, and that's kind of unfair to everyone else. So little things like that kind of add up overall, and you'll be able to notice that. And if they keep doing that type of thing, you got to talk to them and be like, hey, this, you're messing up the whole schedule, everyone else's plans. So yeah, things like that.
Okay, sounds good.
The GP will see you.
So, with your years of experience detailing and dealing with customers, do you feel it's better to be direct with customers, or kind of like indirect, throw them hints, hopefully they get it type of stuff?
Nah, you have to be direct.
Yeah?
Yeah, you gotta let them know how everything's gonna go through and flow through, because you don't want to surprise them either. They don't want to. I feel like most clients or customers don't like to be surprised, so it also varies on like what you're trying to explain to them. But for the most part, I think you should be direct and be upfront.